Hello people, Brian Miner here. I chose NREM as my YouTube channel name because it has two significant reasons. First one being NREM contains all of the letters of my last name, Miner. They're just scrambled around, of course. And the second significance is it's not just some word that I mumbled and jumbled to come up with. It is an actual legal term. And if you look in Bouvier's Law Dictionary or Black's Law Dictionary, it is defined as an action against the thing. Now, the thing I'm against is this corporate takeover of the government of the United States and its implementation and attempt to institute this new world order and conquer the world. People, through social engineering and the public education system, you've been indoctrinated to act the way you act. See, you didn't ask to go to their school system. You were put in it. And in their school system, what do they always teach you? They always indoctrinated into your brain that you needed to get an education and get a job so you can pay your taxes, get married, have children, and save for retirement. But don't forget to pay your taxes. Follow fashion, act normal, and watch television. You got Dances with the Stars and Monday Night Football coming on. Walk on the sidewalk and obey the laws. And pay your taxes. Now repeat after me. Now I am free. No, you're not. You've been indoctrinated to act just like they want you to act. People, mental slavery is the worst form of slavery. It gives you the illusion of freedom. It makes you love, trust, and defend your oppressor, while at the same time making an enemy of those who are trying to free you and open your eyes. The consciousness of the real melancholy truth inspires a degree of persevering fury seldom to be found in those civil wars that are artificially supported for the benefit of a few factious and designing so-called leaders. Look what they're doing to us, people. They're dividing us further and further, singling us out with all the division that they're throwing in your face constantly between religious, ethnic background, political view, and yes, the big one, your race. You're white, you're black, you're yellow, you're red. I got some news for you folks. It's time to put all that race bullshit aside. We're all part of the same race. It's the human race. They're keeping us divided for a reason. They want us divided because divided they can peck us off one by one. And as soon as we unite and bring all our powers together, we become a force that cannot be reckoned with. We will destroy their attempt to take over this world. If we don't stop it, it's going to get really bad. It's already gotten bad, but it's going to get a lot worse. Look, we as the subjects of this government have been reduced to that uncommon distress in which the body of people has more to fear from their oppression than from the resistance of it thereof. People, you got Jade Helm 15 coming up. What's it about? I don't know. Why are they unleashing the U.S. military on U.S. soil? I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't claim to. But it's going to get ugly. Things are bad, and they're only getting worse. It's time we unite, people. I'd like to do a little read here. It's from Project Megiddo. It was a paper that was written and distributed to, it was written by the FBI and distributed to all local law enforcement agencies across the United States. And this was done back in October of 1999. And this is an excerpt. It's on page 11. You can look it up yourself and read it. The whole thing's interesting, but I'm just going to read you off page 11. Here it is. Unlike religiously based terrorists, militia anxiety and paranoia specifically relating to the year 2000 are based mainly on a political ideology. Some militia members read significance into 2000 as it relates to their conception of the New World Order conspiracy. Now I want to stop right here for just one moment. See, in 1999, They were calling the New World Order conspiracy a conspiracy. Now I'm going to carry on here. The New World Order conspiracy theory holds that the United Nations will lead a military coup against the nations of the world to form a socialist or one world government. United Nation troops, consisting mostly of foreign armies, will commence a military takeover of America. The United Nations will mainly use foreign troops on American soil because foreigners will have fewer reservations about killing American citizens. U.S. armed forces will not attempt to stop this invasion by United Nations troops, and in fact, the United States military may be deputized as a branch of the United Nations Armed Forces. The American military contingent overseas will also play a large part in this elaborate conspiracy theory, as they will be used to help conquer the rest of the world. The rationale for this part of the theory is that American soldiers will also have a less qualm about killing foreigners as opposed to killing their own citizen brothers and sisters. I threw the brothers and sisters in. Under this hypothetical New World Order, one world government, the following events are to take place. 1. Private property and private gun ownership will be abolished. 2. All national, state, and local elections will become meaningless, since they will be controlled by the United Nations. 3. The United States Constitution will be supplemented by the United Nations Charter. 4. Only approved churches and other places of worship will be permitted to operate and will become appendages of the one world religion, which will be the only legitimate doctrine of religious belief and ethical values. 5. Homeschooling will be outlawed, and all school curriculum will need to be approved by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. And 6. American military bases and other federal facilities will be used as concentration camps by the United Nations to confine those patriots, including militias, who defy the New World Order. Other groups beside the United Nations that are often mentioned as being part of the New World Order conspiracy theory are Jews, communists, the Council on Foreign Relations, the Bilderbergers, and the Trilateral Commission. Law enforcement officials will probably notice different versions of this theory depending on the source. Does that sound like much of a conspiracy to you people, or is that what you see going on today? What are you going to say another 10 years down the road, 15 years down the road? The Jade Helm conspiracy theorists, when you're all part of the New World Order? Or are we going to unite and we're going to fight and defeat these motherfuckers who are trying to conquer the world? You want to be told what you can eat, where you can sleep, where you can live, what you're going to do in life, who you're going to breed with? You ought to look into that Agenda 21, because that's exactly what that is. It's this Nazi eugenics program. They're trying to institute it here in America and all over the world, people. And if we don't unite and stop them, they're going to succeed. You know, I don't know what else to say here, except we're in for the long haul. You need to get together with like-minded people who enjoy their freedom and love freedom and will fight to the death for their freedom. This is going to get ugly, people. It's not going to get any better. Look at everything that's going on around you. Just open your eyes. They're attempting to collapse the economy. They're paying 1.9 cents to mint 1 penny. Yeah, that's right. They pay the Federal Reserve 1.9 cents to mint 1 penny. They pay 9.2 cents to mint 1 nickel. The penny only has a value of a penny in the open market. The nickel only has 5 cents value in the open market. Yet the collective loss between just them two is in excess of $600 million since 2006. That's $500 million, folks. And that ain't all. It gets deeper and deeper. But this is 10 minutes, and that's what I was planning on. Just open your eyes and do some research on what's going on around you, folks. Dig in, get your food ready, get your means to protect your food ready. Have a great day. Brian Miner signing off.